I'ma call it swagger. I slip through time zones like a cloak and dagger. Mad rubies on
What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jug.
I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Gentleman Jugcast episode. I believe this is 65. How you doing, boy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Make sure you check us out on YouTube if you're listening to this on the Gentleman Jugcast, or check us out on the Gentleman Jugcast if you're listening to this on YouTube. We got a movie to talk about this week, boy. Tell me what that movie is.
It's the Avengers.
The Avengers of 2012.
Yeah, all of them had to fight the Dark Knight.
Yeah, and for some reason, it was still an even fight. I got a couple numbers here, boy. Well, just one number, really. But this movie cost a cool $220 million to make, and it made $1.5 billion at the box office. I took you to see this movie in theaters, boy.
I remember.
You should remember. But,
good times.
like the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that came out for me when I was a kid, I'm pretty sure all of the jokes flew over your head.
Yeah, they did. But watching it, I feel like I should watch this movie, more, because now I get all the jokes, and I'm like, I can't stop laughing at this.
Like, wait a minute, where? I missed that?
I'm like, this movie's really funny.
Couple jokes that I remember in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was there's a scene where Raphael was fighting Casey Jones, and Casey Jones is hitting him with a baseball bat, and Raphael catches it and said, "A Jose Canseco bat? Tell me you didn't pay money for this." Did not get that as a kid. You know, another joke I remember was when they came back from this house, the Turtles were riding in the back of a truck, and Raphael again says, "Now I know what it's like to travel without a green card." Went right over my head. Went way over my head as a kid. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I feel like this movie is like that for you. Because I believe you were, what, 10?
Yeah, so I didn't really understand.
No, you weren't 10. You would have been about 8?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, somewhere around there.
I wasn't in my double digits yet.
Yeah, I think you would have been about 8 by that time, so you did not get any of these jokes, or at least if you did, you didn't get a whole lot of them. But
I just know there that time I saw, it's Captain America. It's all of them in one room. Oh, look, there's action. This is cool.
yeah, well, look.
It's still the same way, but now I get the jokes and I can laugh too.
Yeah, because you were cracking up like a jackass, and I was loving it. I was like, you must have not seen this since it came out in 2012.
I don't know why. I should have watched this more. It's like, how come I didn't watch the Avengers? It's good.
Well, take me through it, boy.
So we're going to start off with the Tesseract. I mean, I said it looked like the Transformers scene.
The Cube.
It's like, the Cube.
The Cube.
Yeah, we start off with the Cube and, monologuing just like Transformers, but it changes. Then we get, I guess we see, a bunch of aliens, and then a scepter is handed to a man with a familiar robe.
I mean, it's pretty familiar.
Yeah. And then we cut to the S.H.I.E.L.D. base, where we see Nick Fury, and Nick Fury sees that the Tesseract is active and misbehaving.
That's the word that they use. It's misbehaving.
It's misbehaving. And then I said, so they're like, where's Barton or Hawkeye? I was like, he's up in his nest. I'm like, oh, he's sitting in the rafters like Sting from AEW.
Yeah, Hawkeye being played by Jeremy Renner, which, as I understand it at this point in time, he's doing a lot better. He had a very bad injury, if you didn't know, and he's doing better. So keep going, boy.
So the Tesseract opens a portal, and out comes Loki, who was not dead like everybody thought.
Yeah, later on in this movie, they sit there and say that, I remember you, Loki, you were hurtling in, you hurtled yourself into space. No, that's not what he said. He said, you dropped me into space. And I'm like, I remember you let go.
He was like, don't do it, brother. And then he lets go.
No! No, I can't do Chris Hemsworth screaming no. No! That's probably closer. No!
Yeah, so he's the man with the spear that was given to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he corrupts Hawkeye and the Dr. Selving.
Selvig.
Yeah, Selvig with his spear. Then Nick is shot by Hawkeye. I mean, in this movie, it's with a gun, but if you play the Lego game, he gets shot with an arrow through the chest, and then he just rips it out like it's nothing.
Jeez. Now, Nick Fury is Samuel L. Jackson in this movie, which, they're still basing it off of the ultimate version of Nick Fury.
This is back when the cat scratch was cool.
Well, yeah, this is back when that cat scratch was cool. I'll give you that.
Was it? Then the Loki and the Doctor escape with Hawkeye in the vehicle and chasing with Maria Hill. I mean, this was more epic in the Lego game because you had to fight Loki and Hawkeye like separately, and then he had to also beat up the Doctor too.
I mean, look, it was fantastic. This whole entire action scene was taking place, and it really set the tone for most of the movie. Not the whole thing, but most of it.
Then Nick Fury's in a helicopter, and Loki crashes the helicopter with no survivors.
Were there no survivors? Because I'm pretty sure Nick Fury, who was on the helicopter, survived.
Yeah, I said except Nick Fury.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
And then title card. You're watching the Avengers, just so you know.
In case you forgot.
And then we have Black Widow, who's captured. I think during this entire scene, because then, Coulson calls in, and then we get her beating up these guys over the phone and stuff. And I'm like, kind of makes me wish that Black Widow movie came out, sooner.
A lot sooner.
And was, better.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
I mean, it's one of those scenes where, like, we need to know how capable Black Widow is as a character, because you do see her on here with other guys who have better abilities than hers.
Yeah. I mean,
so she can't be on this team unless she's capable, which she is.
And they can't just show a montage of Iron Man 2.
Yeah, right? So they got to make her capable, so of course she gets to whip all kinds of ass, and it's fine. I don't hate this.
And then, she goes to recruit Hulk, like in the village somewhere.
I mean, they're beginning to get the band together.
And, like, I think she was talking to him, and he said, "Stop lying to me," Banner said calmly.
He did not say that calmly. He yelled at her.
No, that's the joke.
Oh. See, you got to set up your jokes better, boy. It's not going to work if you don't set your jokes up better. It threw me off. I'm like, what?
Then it's time to see Steve. Now, he's punching a bag epically, and he's having...
A poor punching bag.
Yeah, he's having flashbacks. Then Nick Fury recruits him, and then he's like, all right. He takes a punching bag home with him.
I mean, he gets recruited, because apparently Nick Fury needs Captain America to come back. I mean, I don't know if he knew how big of a deal this was. I mean, I guess he had to, because an Asgardian took the cube away from him. And so therefore he's got to do some stuff, and I'm okay with this. It's just a lot of exposition that I'm not upset with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
And then Iron Man is recruited by Coulson.
See, Iron Man is apparently he's trying to set up his whole entire clean energy that he's setting up right now. I mean, it just happens to be at this time that Coulson comes knocking.
I mean, I was watching this when I first saw this. I had no idea what he's doing underwater. I'm like, he's fixing the sewer system. He must got to make sure his toilets work.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they do have power lines underneath the water, so that's what this is.
And then we get a hologram of the Avengers, initiative, and then I think it was weird for me. Like, when he gets hugged by Pepper, he just makes a weird face. I'm like, huh?
Well, that's because she's talking sweet nothings into his ear.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that when you get a girlfriend, she'll say sweet nothings in your ear, and then maybe you'll make those faces.
Like Tony's like,
okay. That's not what he did. He was like, oh. That's what you're going to do. Oh, okay. Well, I expect it.
While he's looking at Coulson.
I mean, that'd be weird if he was looking at Coulson.
Well, he was.
I don't recall him looking at Coulson.
I just know.
But if he was looking at Coulson making those faces, I'm just like, well, dude,
I mean, Coulson was in the room, though.
I mean, that answers a question, but then it raises a bunch more questions. So, Phil Coulson, what's going on?
I just think it's funny that Coulson shows up, gives Stark busy work, and then leaves with his girlfriend.
That's exactly what he did. He's the real Mr. Steal Your Girl. That's who it is.
That's what he did. I mean,
it's him.
She even knows like his first name, Phil. He just it's like,
oh, it's just Phil now, is it?
He's like, his first name's Agent.
He's like, you just gonna walk up in my house and give me some homework and then walk out with my girl. I don't know where the hell you going. You getting in her car so you can drop her off. You gonna drop her off?
It's like,
that's what this really should be about. The love triangle between Pepper and Phil and Iron Man.
I didn't see it before, but like when you look at this scene, you can't unsee it. Once you see that, you're like, this is
and by how you talking, how is Iron Man feeling about Phil?
He's like, Phil just showed up in my house, gave me homework,
and he made my face do things. Okay.
He's like, here, look at this hologram. I'm taking your girlfriend.
I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl.
And then we get to see, Coulson and Captain America in a jet flying towards, the shield thing they're going to. And I got Coulson fangirling over Captain America. He's like, he's not creepy at all. He's like, I watched you while you were sleeping.
Oh, so where's Coulson going? Pepper and Steve?
It's like, what's this man doing? Coulson's crazy.
He's playing all the fields.
He's like, first Pepper, now Steve. He's like, hey, Steve.
And don't think I didn't see you over there, Iron Man. I saw you. I got you, boo.
He's like, hey, I even got your cards, Cap.
Just so you know, you wanna sign them.
It's like, you want to sign them, And then, he's like, with everything that's going on, we need a little old-fashioned. I'm telling you,
okay, yeah.
It's like, I'm telling you, Coulson's up to something.
He's trying to get in them draws, man. Okay.
And then Loki flashback.
Yeah, Loki is being threatened by
This guy.
him.
Yeah.
That's who we're gonna refer to him as him.
And also the creature that's led by him. I mean, this creature. Well, I never know what his name is, but I just know
It doesn't matter.
he's hyping up him a lot. Like Paul Heyman. But yeah, and then he says, if you lose, there was no crevice where he cannot find you.
Well,
And then he touches his face,
you don't want to mess with him.
and then he touches Loki's face, and I guess it burns.
I guess.
And then. Okay, then we get Cap, Widow, and Hulk meeting on on board of the helicarrier, which is just in the water. And then, this one's more epic than the Lego game because the Lego game skips this whole scene. Then we get the helicarrier taken off, and it's pretty cool. And Hulk's like, "Oh, this is worse."
It's even got stealth on it, which I
was like, makes
great.
sense.
Should look like the sky, right?
Yeah, we get some more Coulson fangirling over Captain America.
Hey, look. Coulson makes characters feel things.
I mean, he's the one who's been in all their movies.
Well, he's the connecting bridge for at least the Phase 1.
Yeah,
he has to be in all the movies because he has to. Unless it's what's it called? The Incredible Hulk. He's in all of them.
Well, he's in the end credit scene. Well, no, he's not.
No, he wasn't.
Never mind. He skipped Hulk.
Only Iron Man was in there.
Then we get Loki entering a party.
Well, there's a reason why Loki has to go to this party, though. They need a specific element. I forget what the hell it was called. It's either made up or it's real. I have no clue.
They also need an eyeball.
But yeah, they need an eyeball from the guy so they can get his what's the word I'm looking for? His
retina scan.
Yeah, you can say retina scan. I was thinking of a different word.
Or retinol or whatever.
Whatever the hell it was. They just needed to get that eye so that way he could get in that room so they could get that element. And all they needed was Loki to go in there and, take this guy's eyeball, which it's a gruesome scene when you think about it, but this is PG-13, so there's no blood.
I mean, he just walks in, he beats up some people with his little staff, and then he
takes a guy's eyeball.
But it's okay, because he'll watch a 5-minute YouTube video in the future and he'll be redeemed. So it doesn't matter.
It's fine. It's fine.
What is it? He goes out into the crowd and he's like, he makes them all kneel. And then Captain America enters through the crowd and saves this old guy from being shot.
He just shows up. I'm like, dude, were you watching this whole time?
He ran in from the crowd.
This isn't WWE. You don't have to do that.
And then they brawl in the crowd for a little bit. Then the crowd runs away. And then Iron Man's like, you guys miss me. And then he gets his wrestler entrance going where he gets his music playing. And then he jumps in. And then
It practically is a wrestling show.
And then he just one-shots Loki. And he's like, that's enough, reindeer games.
Yeah. I mean, look, Iron Man is known for doing that kind of thing, so hence why he calls Thor Point Break, another movie you haven't seen.
Yeah.
But look, it's this, but then later on they get onto this
The Quinjet.
this Quinjet. I mean,
thunder
they make
happens.
it seem like Iron Man built the Quinjet, and he probably did because he does do a lot of work for Shield, but it wasn't immediately known at this time that this is what he was doing, and you can see Iron Man Tony just being a complete asshole for no reason at all.
To Cap.
You know, and it just makes me wonder now that you said all this, is it because he heard what Phil Coulson was doing?
I mean, it really makes sense. He's like, I feel like, is he just mad because of what happened with Phil? He's like, Phil.
Like, you come out of the ice, and then you just start making moves on my man, right? I mean, that's what it feels like now that you said it. I didn't even think about it like that. And then, of course, Thor comes in.
I like how he comes in, because, like, lightning happens. He just comes in. He just takes Loki. He's like, this is mine.
And he just leaves.
And then Iron Man's like, oh, no.
I need to go get my boy. I need to get Loki.
And then as Iron Man jumps out, he's like, I'll help. And then we get the epic fight between Thor and Iron Man, or, they said Shakespeare in the Park. I like this fight a lot.
It's a good fight, I mean, it's a simple fight. It's just a regular fight that should happen.
I just gotta say, when I'm watching this movie, I'm like, Iron Man is really just mad.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect, boy? Phil Coulson.
He's just like mad the whole time. He's like, damn. Cap comes in at the end and we get the famous, you want me to put the hammer down?
Yeah. You want me to put the hammer down?
I always remember this scene from this movie. Like, yeah. Sometime I revisit on YouTube.
You revisit it on YouTube. Okay. Look, the scene is great. I like it.
I just think it's funny that none of them think it's suspicious that Loki, when he was by himself, he could leave, but he instead chooses to watch.
Well, I mean, I remember people saying that when this movie came out. Like even when I was watching the movie in theaters, I was like, they still got him?
It's like, yeah, he chose to watch because he wanted to see this triple threat.
But look, they all kind of start making that point as well. Like, why is he still there? And why is nobody thinking about this?
Yeah, but he gets locked in a prison built for the Hulk. So if he damages it, it will drop from the helicarrier. It's like, all right.
I mean, which we later find out doesn't make a difference, but it's fine.
And then we get all the heroes in one room, except for Hawkeye. And then some nice exposition. Tony tries to get the Hulk to come out. He just starts poking him and like stabbing him.
I mean, that's what I would do.
He's like, come on, man.
He's like, how far do I gotta freaking do it to get it to go?
And then we get Tony and Cap bickering.
Well, I mean, yeah, because once again, it's Phil.
Phil is just ruining Tony.
He's the glue. He's made things happen. He's made people feel things, faces twitch, and all kinds of stuff happening.
I mean, with Captain America, I just think like every time Captain America's talking to Phil, he's like, ooh.
Okay. Okay.
And Iron Man's like, I hate Phil.
Well, I mean, look, Tony was already turned down for this job, and now here he is being told he's got to be in this team all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And so, like, you hated me, and now you want me in, and you don't want, but like, you are the spy. Haven't trusted you at all. Not even in Iron Man 2 did I trust you. Okay? And now here you are telling me that I got to be a part of this group, for what? Why now?
And then we get the scene that, we still talk about is like, Tony opens all of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s secrets, but he doesn't find out Hydra's there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like, why wasn't that? I mean, is Hydra just that cold-blooded that they know how to hide?
They know how to hide. And then obviously Cap finds weapons from the past and also weapons S.H.I.E.L.D. are making with the Tesseract, or we're trying to make. And then we got a bunch of exposition. We got Thor looking cool, and I miss when Thor was, cool and smart and awesome.
Yeah, I miss it too. You see it here, and you're just like, it was not bad.
And then we got Black Widow interrogating Loki, and I'm like, wow, if only I got this Black Widow in the movie. Like, she tricked him.
I don't know if she was tricking him. She was interrogating him. I mean, I guess you could say it was a trick, but she was interrogating him, and I guess in his ways of talking, she kind of figured out what he was after, which was to get the Hulk to
come
out, so that way they can take out the team for some reason.
Yeah, but I was like, It's like, so she basically tricked him. She tricked the trickster.
Yeah, but it still worked. It still happened.
Yeah. And
then she didn't trick anybody. It just still happened.
Then we get the heroes. They all get into one room and they start arguing because they're trying to get Banner out of this room. Like, you need to get out of here. And then they all start arguing. And then,
well, they're fighting for a reason because, first of all, it's all these big personalities, these big egos in like one room together. Not everybody's gonna like each other, which is fine. I get that part, but at the same time, S.H.I.E.L.D. is making weapons with the Tesseract, and Tony is just completely being an asshole because Phil Coulson has got him on that Kool-Aid.
I just think it's funny what he said to Captain America. Like, Captain America's like, where do you take off that suit? He starts listing billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, and Iron Man's like, he got him so good. He was like, it's like, what? You're just a science experiment. Everything great about you came out of a bottle.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
he got him.
When I heard that in the movie, I don't think I didn't really know. So I was like,
yeah, it didn't register with you, like I said.
But now I'm like, oh, he got him so good.
Yeah, me and your mother laughed at this in theaters when it happened while you were eating popcorn like a jackass.
I was like, I got him so good. It's like, there's no coming back.
There's no coming. He bodied him, right? Is that what you're trying to tell me? He bodied him?
Yeah.
So,
and then he keeps saying, put on the suit. We go a few rounds. Put on the suit. And then we get Hawkeye blows up like part of the helicarrier explosion. And they all fall through the floor. And he's like, okay, now put on the suit.
Like, I don't think that Captain America could beat Iron Man at this time.
Nah.
I'm going off on a limb here because
that's a couple movies away.
Yeah, this Iron Man, I think he still had the ability to beat up Cap at this time, but it's a hero movie, so all the heroes got to look cool. Nobody gets to not look cool.
Plus, this Iron Man has a Phil in the corner.
He has a what?
This Iron Man has Phil back there messing around, so he's more skilled now that he's mad.
Well, do you think that Phil would freaking have Iron Man if Iron Man beat up Steve? He wouldn't have him.
He's already trying to get rid of him.
But action happens. Hawkeye as a villain is awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Just doing awesome things as a bad guy. And it's great.
Heel
Love
Hawkeye.
It. Heel Hawkeye is great. In the whole midst of all this going down, the Incredible Hulk shows up. And him and Thor fight. It's badass.
We get Thor spearing him through a wall.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love this whole entire thing.
It's great.
It's awesome. Watching the CGI goodness of Thor and Hulk just taking each other out.
Still looks pretty good.
And in the scuffle of all this going down, at some point in time, Thor gets stuck into the Hulk containment room, and Loki ends up killing Phil Coulson.
It's funny, like Phil walks up, he's like, you see this thing? I don't even know what it does. And then Loki kills him, stabs him. And I'm like, no, not Phil.
No. Look, Thor was on it. Nobody screams that hard for somebody if you're not into him.
Yeah, it's like...
So now even Thor is into that whole thing.
Thor's the only one who wants Phil.
I watched him die because I was busy thinking about those cheeks. Look, all right. I've had it.
Thor. Out of all of them, Captain America was just kind of weirded out by him. Tony hates him, and then Thor was kind of like, he's all right.
But all of them knew that he was a friend, though. That, like I said, Phil Coulson is the glue for this team.
Yeah, so he gets stabbed, and then I guess Loki drops Thor from the top rope.
Pretty much from the top rope that was like 30,000 feet down.
Yeah, and
You
then
know.
what is it? Then Coulson like ends up shooting Loki with his gun, and he's like, "So that's what it does. It's like a big laser thing." And I'm like, "See, Phil's so powerful. He still got Loki."
He still got him. You know, he's the only one who touched him like that until Hulk came along.
It's funny is that he's the first one to touch him.
Yeah.
I mean, like the first one to actually like just knock him through a wall like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like, wow, Phil.
We're at the third act of this movie, and
We got Captain America and Iron Man on the helicarrier fixing their thing, and I'm just like, Captain America, the soldier who can't aim.
in the third act, you know, he doesn't need to aim because he's throwing the shield at everybody.
Yeah.
And what ends up going down is that because Coulson was the glue for this, Nick Fury is able to use this as, you know, his motivation to all of them. Now, of course, Thor isn't there, and of course, you know, neither is Hawkeye and Black Widow, who did get Hawkeye to become a good guy again.
Yeah, just a little.
And Hulk is gone, so he's basically giving this entire speech to just two people. You know,
It's funny is that like Coulson dies, he even shows off the cards, and he's like, "See, that's his blood." And then Maria Hill's like, those are not in his jacket." He's like, "Oh."
those were in his locker, which leads me to believe, did you take those cards and either A, pour ketchup on those cards, or B, walk up to Coulson, dip his blood in those cards, or dip his cards in that blood, and then just throw them on the table?
Yeah, but I mean, point is, Coulson dies and he's off to Tahiti.
Yeah, he's off to go and do his show.
It's a magical place.
Yeah. So now the third act is beginning. Okay. The Avengers are getting together and things are happening. Boom, 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 boom. Explosion, explosion, explosion. It's great.
Yeah, like they even go up to like, was it Tony Stark's like, he goes up to his tower because he knows that Loki's gonna be there because like Loki has an ego just like mine. And we get, you know, the meme scene everyone likes to play over and over again of not a great plan.
That we have a Hulk. You know, which, look, cool. You know, all kinds of cool things in this freaking scene happen. I like watching. It's 45 minutes of bliss for me. I'm pretty sure it was bliss for you because you watched it in the theater. I don't think you even... I think you knew what you were watching, but I don't think you understood what you were watching.
Now I understand.
And how cool it is, you know? By the time this entire scene is over, you know, like all the heroes have stood up to the bad guys, and
I'll say one thing though about this scene. I think there's like for like the first half, the Avengers are dominating, and there's like a section where like they start getting like, what is it, overwhelmed?
yeah, that happens in all action movies. Eventually, the bad guy starts to show that he can win because nobody's going to care about a movie if a superhero can't fight a person who can match him.
I don't know why, but I like the part where Cap gets shot in the stomach and just gets annihilated. And he gets
Well,
back
he
up.
is a super soldier. He should be able to shake it off, which he does.
Yeah.
You know, he should be able to do that. And this is the world's first time seeing Cap again,
Yeah.
you know, as far as the story goes. So, hey, it's great. And the Chitauri are, what's it called? Another nameless army.
Is this the first one though?
Well, it just depends because, like,
Also, we got a sky beam.
yeah, well, it's not the first of its kind, but I mean, like, what was the first army in the MCU? That would have to be, you know, Captain America versus Hydra and the Nazis, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have Iron Man fighting all those drones in the second movie, right?
Yeah, and at the very beginning, the 10 rings.
Exactly. And then what do you have Thor fighting? You have Thor fighting
Frost Giants.
Frost Giants, another army, okay?
And the Hulk was just fighting the army.
The actual army, okay? You know, so it's like, this is another army, but this army is weird because at some point in time, SHIELD ends up shooting a nuke into New York, and Captain America catches this nuke.
You mean Iron Man?
I keep saying Captain America. I must have something for Captain America. That's what it is.
Don't tell me you're a Phil.
I'm a Phil? What does that even mean? Iron Man catches this nuke and throws it into this wormhole where all the Chitauri are at, blows up their mothership, and the Chitauri all die.
It's pretty epic.
It's cool, and it was cool in theaters when I saw it.
Yeah, and then Iron Man falls from space.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, like, look, I'm a fan of watching people fall from great heights. If you watch me play GTA, you know, I will take my character to the roof of the world and just let him fall.
Yeah, I guess I like doing that too, you know. It's pretty fun.
It is fun, and I enjoy the hell out of it, you know.
It's more fun when you're in a wrestling game. You can do the swanton bomb off a steel cage or off of Hell in a Cell.
Exactly. Letting people fall is my favorite thing. And that's exactly what happens here, but the Hulk heroically catches him because they've allowed him to become a hero.
Yeah, I mean, this is back when the Hulk was, you know, angry and cool.
That my favorite version of the Hulk is when he's angry and cool. I don't mind him talking here and there, which he does in this movie when he scoops up Loki and throws him all over the place.
But like, you know, I just watching this.
I like him like this.
Watching this, I'm like, I miss that Thor. I miss that Hulk.
I do. This is my favorite version of Thor in the MCU, my favorite version of Hulk in the MCU. But then the movie starts to wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, the action's over, things are going down, so on and so forth. The final jokes are being made. they get to Loki and he's like, he wants his drink now. Well, yeah, because Iron Man offered him one earlier, but yeah, look. The movie's great. The movie ends. It wraps up. Oh, yeah. We get to see him, but I'm not going to say who he is.
Yeah.
If you don't, does anybody out there listening not know who he is?
Well, no, of course not.
They don't know.
It's the first time seeing him.
It's their first time ever seeing him.
Yeah. I think it's funny is that for me, like all the Avengers literally just go off into, it's like literally Thor and Loki go back into the Thor sequel, and then Stark drives into his movie, and then Cap rides into Winter, and Widow just waits for the next Avengers movie.
Yeah, that's basically where she's at, you know. So, but whatever. What do you give this movie, boy?
Well, like you know, the highest 5.
I'm giving it a 4. I enjoy this movie. There are issues with it, but it's not a lot. But it's enough issues where I'm like, they glare at me to where I have to give it a 4. But it's a very high 4. You can give it the 5 if you want to.
I gotta give it a 5. You know, I never know when Phil's coming back.
I mean, we know when Phil's coming back. Okay, old husky man of man meat, he's coming back.
Like, I feel like I need to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and see if he's really this weird in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too, because I didn't notice it when I was watching the movie. I'm like, Phil's kind of weird. It's like, is he this weird in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Is he like this?
Start from season 1, I guess, right?
Like,
I mean, but you've seen it, but start again.
I'm like, did I miss something? Like, because, you know, Phil's now got alien blood in that one. I'm like, is he worse?
Who knows? Anyways, I'm going to call this an episode. Hey, make sure that you check us out on YouTube. If this is your first time hearing us, check us out on the Gentleman Jugcast if you're hearing us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, do all the things that all the other YouTubers tell you to do. And the next one will be available when it's ready.
Mad rubies on my chain, you can see your name bubbling, blood vein